Day 779 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. And today we have question number 1833, maximum ice cream bars. The difficulty level is medium, but don't worry because you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as possible. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go ahead and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. It is a sweltering summer day and a boy wants to buy some ice cream bars. At the store, there are N ice cream bars. You are given an array cost of length N, where cost of I is the price of the ice cream bar in coins. The boy initially has coins to spend, and he wants to buy as many ice cream bars as possible. Note, the boy can buy the ice cream bars in any order. Return the maximum number of ice cream bars the boy can buy with coins. You must solve the problem by counting sort. Alright, y'all, so that may seem a little bit confusing at first, so let's go ahead and take a look at these examples just to make sure that we are doing this problem correctly. So, in example 1, we have our input cost equals an array of integers 1, 3, 2, 4, 1. Coins equals 7. That means we have 7 coins to spend over here with each of these ice cream bars, and these are the cost of each ice cream bar. So the output is 4, meaning we can buy 4 of these ice cream bars. Explanation says the boy can buy ice cream bars at indices 0, 1, 2, and 4 for a total price of 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, which equals 7. Excuse me, y'all. So here we can spend our whole $7 and buy these 3 ice cream bars right here for $6 and buy this ice cream bar right here for another $1 and spend our whole $7 right here. We cannot buy this ice cream bar because we cannot afford it, right? Even if we bought these 3, we still can't we still wouldn't be able to afford it. Now we could buy these 3 and that would be 7 coins, but we want to return the maximum number of ice cream bars. So these would only be 3 ice cream bars, as opposed to these 4 ice cream bars, right? So we're going to return the maximum, which is 4. Now, just in case that didn't make sense, let's take a look at example 2. So in example 2, the input cost equals an array of integers 10, 6, 8, 7, 7, 8. Coins equals 5. This time the output is 0. Explanation says the boy cannot afford any of the ice cream bars. So in this case, we have $5 or 5 coins. There is no ice cream bar that is $5 or less, so we cannot buy any ice cream bars, so our output is 0. For example 3, we have our input cost equals an array of integers 1, 6, 3, 1, 2, 5. Coins equals 20. The output is 6. Explanation says the boy can buy all of the ice cream bars for a total price of 1 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5, which equals 18, y'all. So in this case, we have 20 coins. We can spend these 20 coins. We can buy all of these ice cream bars because when we add all of these ice cream bars prices together, we get 18, which is, so 20 is more than enough than we need to buy everything in the store for example 3. So now that we understand the question, y'all, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. The solution is not that difficult at all. Now, first thing we want to do is we want to find the maximum cost in the array, and this determines the size of our counting sort. So, remember, we have to solve the problem by counting sort. So, we are going to say, we're just going to declare a variable called max value, and we're going to set that equal to cost.max. Boom. Sorry, y'all. Put the parentheses and put the exclamation point. Sorry, y'all. Outside of the parentheses. Boom. Then we need to store the cost in sorted order after the counting sort. So we're going to declare a variable called sorted array : open up the square brackets, put the it's going to be an array of integers, and we're going to set that, or we're going to initialize it with a blank array. Excuse me, y'all. Then next we need to something that, or a variable is going to represent how many ice cream bars have the cost of I coins. So we'll declare another variable called count array, and we will set that equal to an array, open up the parentheses, put repeating colon 0, comma, count colon max value plus 1. Boom. Then we're going to count the frequency of each cost. So we'll come underneath this and we'll say for I and cost. We'll open up the brackets and we'll say count array square bracket I. Come outside of that, we'll say plus equals 1. Boom. Now we need to reconstruct the sorted array from the frequency counts. So we'll come underneath this and we'll say for I in 0 dot dot less than count array dot count. We'll open up the brackets, and if the cost exists in the input, we're going to say if count array square bracket I, come outside of this, is greater than 0, we're going to open up the brackets and add it to the sorted array as many times as it appears. So we'll say for j in 0 dot dot count array square bracket I, come outside of that, open up the bracket, sorted array dot append parentheses I. Boom. Now we need to track the total amount that we spent so far by coming down here, and we'll say var cost till now equals 0, and we're going to track how many ice creams we have purchased by declaring a variable called result, set that equal to 0. And since costs are sorted from cheapest to most expensive, buying the cheapest first maximize the number we can buy. So we're going to come right here, we'll say for sorted array, open up the brackets, we're going to check if we can still afford this ice cream. So we're going to say if cost till now, till now, make sure I spelled this right, sorry y'all, plus I is less than or equal to coins. We're going to open up the brackets and we're going to say result plus equals 1. Then we're going to say cost till now plus equals I. Boom. Then we'll come right here. We'll say else. Open up the brackets. Once we can't afford the next cheapest ice cream, we can't afford any later ones, so we'll say break. Boom. Then we're going to return the maximum number of ice creams purchases by coming right here and say return results, y'all. Boom. Let's give this a run. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got extra period and an extra space. Nah, no we don't. All right, let's give that a run, see if that did the trick. Okay, missing less than. Boom. Let's do it again. See what happens this time. Okay, for I, and sorry y'all, I was moving way too fast on this one. Cost till now. Let's remove this S. That's why you always got to be patient, y'all. Just be patient. And it's accepted. So now let's go ahead and submit it. Make sure it's still accepted after we submit it, because we all know how LeetCode can be. And look at that, y'all. 4 milliseconds beats 100% of users. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see, y'all. So with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all learned something today. Or before we go, make sure you get one more look at the code. This is the top part. This is the bottom part. And yeah, y'all, with that being said, I hope y'all learned something today. And I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. See y'all then.